It is my pleasure to welcome all new and returning students to the University of the West Indies Open Campus for the academic year 2022-2023. As the Caribbean's leading university, the mission of the University of the West Indies is to advance learning, create knowledge, and foster innovation for the positive transformation of the Caribbean and the wider world. At the Open Campus, we are excited to be a part of this mission, and we continue to do our best to ensure that you, our students, are cared for and that you receive world-class quality education. If ever there was a time that the expression tried and tested could be fittingly applied to any organization, I can say with absolute confidence that the experiences of the Open Campus over the last couple of academic years epitomize and symbolizes that saying. The cataclysmic upheavals which the COVID-19 pandemic flung at us came at a particularly inopportune time when the university and the Open Campus were already reeling from a severe economic and financial downturn in the Caribbean region. Although the COVID-19 pandemic could break the resolve, soul, and the spirit of even the strongest minds and hearts, and could cripple the future of any educational institution, or any institution for that matter, we grasped the opportunity presented by that natural hazard to demonstrate our resilience, toughness, as well as our commitment to quality education in the Caribbean. We never lost sight of our critical mission of continuing to open doors to lifelong learning. We pressed on seamlessly. Pressing on without pause, even at the height of the pandemic, was difficult, especially in light of the huge student and government receivables, softened and cushioned only by the support of our faithful governments who diligently made their contributions. We took our mission very seriously, treating it almost as a moral obligation. Good universities, as Vice Chancellor Sir Hilary Beckles has often repeated, exist not for themselves, but for engaging with the challenges facing the communities in which they are located. It is therefore not unreasonable to argue that this commitment to building the Caribbean and our overarching philosophy that our engagement is an anti-recolonization and anti-imperialist one are what fuel and energize us to persist, because it is the right thing to do. In that regard, I wish to express my gratitude to our hardworking and loyal staff who continue to provide our students with the service they deserve, in spite of the several challenges that many higher education institutions face, especially in the regions not referred to as the First World. Returning and new students, the COVID-19 pandemic disrupted your professional and personal lives, and in fact, very few people, if any at all, have remained unscathed. To our returning students who have had to conduct their studies during this COVID-19 disruption, we know that you come back as stronger persons because you have trekked the COVID and the post-COVID routes. Our new students have had their share of inter alia, telecommuting in their jobs, job disruption, taking classes via emergency remote methods at other institutions before coming to the open campus, and family bereavement. Hence, you would have had your own toughening up along the way. That said, we do not want to take you for granted, and online learning should never signify an ordinary student experience. I will repeat what I have said several times before in other fora. Distance education does not have to be or feel distant. Our students must never feel alone. In light of the foregoing, we have adopted the philosophy that many quality higher education institutions are embracing because it is the right thing to do. That is, you said, we did. Hence, at the beginning of the academic year 2021-2022, we launched the Student Virtual Concierge Services SVCS unit, which we subsequently rebranded the Student Experience Unit SEU. This unit was established in order to send an unequivocal signal that our focus would be, and in fact ought to be, on the students and the quality of their experience. We believed such an important function should not be taken for granted, and therefore we had to purposely and consciously ensure it was implemented. In that way, we could advance a culture where you, our students, are placed at the front and center, as indeed you should be. The SEU will work alongside the mainstream needs that we have come to associate with higher education institutions, that is, student support and services. What we intend is that the SEU will facilitate, though not replace, the functions of these departments while it addresses the profoundly human and personal element of our students. The SEU is therefore our response to your request through survey feedback and direct communication for intensive, time-consuming student care activities which do not fit snugly and seamlessly into the day-to-day responsibilities of traditional departments. You have my word, therefore, that the outcomes of the various surveys, especially the student satisfaction surveys, will be painstakingly considered as we continue to frame our tangible interventions for quality student experience propelled by the You Said, We Did philosophy. Our focus during the academic year 2022 to 2023 will be on ensuring that all of you will feel so happy to be a part of the University of the West Indies that you will carry happy memories throughout your lives and will want to maintain your affinity to our alma mater as alumni. We will therefore do everything possible to meet you where you are and leave no one behind. As you enter the portals of this fine university and our campus, I wish to encourage you to gain maximum benefit by meticulously reading your student handbook and becoming familiar with its contents. I also urge you to make full use of the resources available to you at the open campus, such as our tutors, librarians, technicians, and site staff. We care about you, and we are here ready to serve and support you in this journey. Students, I further encourage you to be steadfast, disciplined, and focused. Today, you are one step closer to your goal. Embrace this opportunity. Make a fundamental plan with a plan B. Set realistic goals and believe in yourselves. Be confident, be bold, and always remember that with God, all things are possible. American author and motivational speaker Zig Ziglar once said, "If you are not willing to learn, no one can help you. If you are determined to learn, no one can stop you." As I conclude, I wish to remind you that you must not be only committed to your studies, but it is important to strive to achieve a balance in both curricular and co-curricular activities. I urge you to participate in your Guild of Students activities and be the motivators of each other as you together walk this still privileged journey towards academic success. Once again, I extend a hearty welcome to you, and especially to our new students. I wish you the best for a pleasing, productive, and successful academic year. May God bless you. Thank you.